how you guys doing? This is part 2 of the BroodWar style of SaGeR as the Zerg, and over here as the Protoss. Let's go ahead and get started. And SaGeR and Cbolt are going to be playing on Shattered Temple, and I'm going to go ahead and speed this up because, in the beginning, everybody's just building probes and drones, so who cares about that? That's right, who cares about that? Anyways, so I am seeing my overlord here to the bottom, or more like the top right position. Anyways, just to scout to see where he is at. And yeah, my overlord does see that he is right here. He's bringing his probe over here to scout as well. And pretty much he does find me just doing regular build, not cheesing or anything like that with some kind of 6-4 or whatever. And he is grabbing his assimilator. Let me go ahead and slow this down a bit. And he's getting a assimilator before a gateway. So I was like, this is pretty odd for him to do that. Whatever. And I do manage to kill his probe. So very, very deadly drone here. And I do have my hatchery being built now at the expansion here. And he's just building more probes and stuff. I'm not sure why he's not getting gas yet, as he is getting a pylon and not a cybernetics core. So I think he might have misclicked that or something. So he's just he's just getting his gas right now. 3 guys on gas, and finally getting his gateway. He can't get a cybernetics core yet. Finally getting his cybernetics core now, and still building probes. I'm just leaving my drone over here, just to see if there's gonna be anything cheesy in the future of this game. But other than that, I'm just getting my spawning pool now, almost being done. Just building more drones. Just like I said, in the early game, it was just kind of boring, as we're just macroing up like crazy. And he's getting his second assimilator now, probably to do some heavy attacking, his cybernetics core finishing. And he is currently boosting out a zealot with another zealot over here, probably to do some early harassment, as I am building a spine crawler for defense, and finally bringing like 5 drones here, or 6 drones, to mine some minerals at the expansion. He's finally beginning his warp gate, and still no gas yet for his probe, so I guess this guy was not that, good. But other than that, I am bringing my 2 Zerglings into his base to mess him up. He has his zealots. Okay, so yeah, there's his zealots right there. And he has a probe blocking, but that was pretty bad because Zerglings just killed that very quickly. And his zealot is doing some damage. I'm doing some decent micro here somewhat. That was bad. That was good. And so I did manage to save 3 Zerglings, or 4 Zerglings, and he killed off my 2 Zerglings, as I did kill 1, I believe. And I am building more spine crawlers, just hopefully he doesn't bring any kind of cheesy unit again. My drone is still in here, and so he still hasn't scattered it out, so I'm just gonna go ahead and yeah, there we go. So nope. Okay, so back over here, building more drones, creep tumor, very nice. And just regular droning like a crazy guy here, as you see in the production tab. Overlord, creep tumors, and more drones. That's about it, man, as there is nothing cheesy coming my way, as this guy is just grabbing his expansion, and his warp gate is finished. These gateways were kind of off timing, so his warp gate finished before his gateway, so that's kind of bad. He's dropping down 2 more gateways, and I just barely started my metabolic boost, so that was awful of me to begin that so late, because he could have did some stalker micro, and that would have damaged you very, very badly. So here's my drone now. It's just scouting to see if there's anything crazy or whatever in here, and he's dropping down or warping a zealot and using a stalker to attack this. My drone does run over and he does see the expansion, so I'm like, okay, well, this guy's just gonna go ahead and play a 2-base and probably some layer game here. I did drop this Evo chamber, hopefully to see if there's any kind of Stargate play or whatever, probably, you know, to boost out some void rays, but he didn't, and I am grabbing all my gases because I am gonna go ahead and tech up to lair to get some Hydralisk, as Zerglings and Hydralisks are pretty deadly in a combination, almost as deadly as Roaches and Hydras. But for this time, we're just going to go with Zerglings and Hydras because this is the BroodWar style, and BroodWar is pretty fun. And so, you know, just same thing, just making more drones and drones. And this guy's going for a Robo, so no Stargate play, as we're going to see some Colossus or possibly Immortals coming out from his Robo. Lots of sentries to force fill this place right here, so that way no units can get through here. So he's grabbing his double gas here, Stalker as well, and pretty much my lair is finished now. I have a lot of money being saved up as I am go ahead and I'm dropping down a Nidus network here, as well as a Hydra den. So that way I can go ahead and start the BroodWar annihilation. So lots of sentries, stalkers, more probes being built, and he is going to boost me out a observer to see what's going on in my base, dropping a robo as well. So here we go. You know, the action is about to start. As you can see, I'm building Zerglings now. Usually Zergs aren't this aggressive, but I'm on 2 bases, so I am perfectly fine to do this build, as I am gonna go ahead and bring my Overlord over here, and there it is, the Nidus. Touch the Nidus, touch. And here is the observer, just scouting in my base, but too bad there's a Nidus coming in right now, and there it is. Here is the Zergling poking at these probes. 1 dies, 2 dies, 3 dies, and now I'm just going after his Nexus. He brought all his probes over here, so pretty much all his units are coming up here. There's no micro being done here as 1 Stalker gets taken out. And there are the Hydras shooting away at those Zealots, and the Zerglings are attacking. And you know, he's just getting messed up. All the Stalkers and sentries are just focused on attacking the Zerglings, that the Hydras just shoot so fast that they're raping every unit that he throws at me. And also I'm throwing my Hydralisk back on the creep, so that way they gain that speed, so they can micro away from these Zealots, but I didn't micro, so that was bad of me. But other than that, I'm just constantly shooting. He could have Guardian Shield, but he didn't. Other than that, his expansion here is done, and honestly, I saw a Colossus and I was like, oh snap. But you know, he only had 6 range, so we are basically on even terms here. So more units being streamed out from this Nidus worm, and we're just shooting away, microing back. And yeah, I'm just building more Zerglings and Hydras, finally finishing my armor here for my units. So there we go, 1 armor. That's going to help out against his 1+1 attack as well too. So more Hydras is shooting, and pretty much this guy is just frustrated with what's going on here. So man, he's microing that Colossus like crazy. Look at that, man, 15 kills. Oh, 18 kills, but the guy left because, you know, there was just so much units being streamed out that he just didn't know what to do. At the same time, I was grabbing 2 other expansions, and pretty much that was it. You know, the guy just raged out because he couldn't stop this from happening. And Hydras, well, people say that they suck off creep, but hey, guess what, buddy? I have creep right here, and it's pretty damn good. So thank you for watching my video, and don't forget to commentate or comment, commentate, comment, and hopefully in the future there will be more videos. Thank you.